So if you were watching my Stitch Fix, I tried on a pair of jeans that were $45. These, I don't think they're quite as cute, but I got these on sale for $5 at Walmart. So, I don't like the way this bunches right here though, so I don't know. Maybe I won't, because I don't like this. I was gonna say I'll keep these for $5, but I don't like the way they fit weird. They kind of rub right between the legs and this bunches all up, so maybe I won't get them even though they're only $5. Maybe I'll see if my friend wants them, but I think she wears the next size down. I don't know, for $5, but if I'm not gonna ever wear them because they bug me, then they're not worth it. Happy April. I just got back from doing water walking with my friend. Had my hair up and no makeup on because I was doing the water walking. So those jeans I just showed you, I think I'm going to take them back because they just feel funny. They bunch up between my legs and buckle in my belly, and I don't know, they just fit weird. Even though they're only $5, if they don't fit right, you're never going to wear them. So we're going to do a couple things. I'm not going to do Mass Monday, but I probably should. I've got such dark circles under my eyes. I'm going to do a taste test for these Cheetos Buffalo. And I'm going to tell you, I've been keeping a secret from you. There's a dating app called Silver Singles, and I've been going on the Silver Singles and dating, and the secret is, drum roll, I'm getting married. No, I'm just kidding, April Fools. No way. Learned my lesson the first time. I haven't dated in years. Just thought I'd mess with you a little. So I went to Walmart and they had my all-time favorite candy. Since my other one that's my real all-time favorite, you can't find anymore. But these are my second favorite. So I got some for 50% off. If you never had these, they're chocolate. Kind of a real thick chocolate. And then it's like an egg yolk inside. The white and the yellow taste the same. It's just coloring to make them look like an egg. And they're yummy. They're super sweet. So if you don't like stuff real sweet, probably wouldn't like them, but I love them. I'm glad. And they have a caramel one that I bought some to try since they were 50% off. So the white stuff in the middle, it's got the same chocolate, just caramel instead. I'm glad Easter's over in a way because I've been eating these eggs almost every single day and I've gained like 4 pounds. This is very deceptive. 150 calories. You'd think this is a serving, maybe 2, probably 2 servings. 3.5 servings. So if you ate this whole bag, that's what? 3 would be 450 plus another half. 525 calories for this bag. I shouldn't even have bought this. I didn't look. I just wanted to buy it and do a taste test for y'all. But 525 calories for this itty bitty bag, and it's not even full. Look, it's only half full. Not totally half full. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's take a look. Oof, they're really red. They may be too spicy. We'll see. They are really spicy. They've got a really good flavor though. No, you wouldn't like these. Little boys don't need spicy stuff. He's laid at my feet. Real good. If you like spicy, I highly recommend. These are yummy. But they are very spicy. And like 1 billion calories too. So I went over to the kids yesterday. Took the boy with me. What have you got all over you? He's been rolling in leaves or something, stuck to his tail and stuck to his back. He's got leaves everywhere. Anyway, I took him with me, and my son was smoking. My other son raises pigs, so they drove out and they bought a pig from him, and he had it butchered for them. So they drove out and picked up the meat up. So they had pork ribs, and then they have a cow that they had butchered. So they had beef ribs, pork ribs and beef ribs, and then this sausage that was made from the pig that was jalapeno cheese. It was so good. The ribs were really good too. I preferred the pork ones over the beef ones. And then we made some deviled eggs. I make a butternut squash. I peel it and cut it up in small little chunks, toss it in. Well, I take some olive oil and put it in a cup, and I add in basil and parsley and paprika and garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I mix all that up in the oil and then toss all the squash in it and throw it in a roasting pan. And depending on how big your pieces are, it can take up to an hour because you want it just this side of being burnt, and then it gets super sweet and crunchy. It's really good. So I made that. And if you've ever had that pistachio salad, it's called pistachio pudding salad, and it's pistachio pudding, Cool Whip, and pineapple. Well, years ago, one time we went to make it for like Easter or something, and we forgot to get pistachio pudding, but we had vanilla pudding. So we made it with the vanilla pudding, and we've had it that way ever since. So that's our family's thing, is vanilla pudding salad. So, and then my daughter-in-law made some rolls, which of course I didn't eat, and some mac and cheese, which of course I didn't eat because, gluten and all that jazz. Would you quit bringing sticks in? Look at this. You see that? He brings it, and then he chews them up into little bitty pieces and makes a big old mess. Take that outside. Hey, take it outside. He mostly takes them into his room, my craft room, which I don't use that often. It's got a window seat in it, so it faces the front of the house, so he can watch the world go by. So he's decided that's his room, and he takes his toys in there, and he takes sticks in there and chews them up. No, stop chewing on the stick. No. That could be a stick left from that tree they cut down. I mean, that's poisonous. No, you can't eat those trees. Don't lick my fingers. It's going to be hot. You're not going to like it. So anyway, then we played Settlers of Catan after dinner, if you've ever played that. It's my ultimate favorite game. It's really hard to learn, but there's so many strategies to win, and there's some backstabbing that goes on, and you can help each other or you can backstab each other. And it's kind of interesting because it's got these like hexagonal pieces that you put together, and every time you put it together, it's different. So the board is different every time. So that's part of what makes it interesting. So that's what I did for Easter, other than, of course, go to church, or Easter service. What his basic thing was, he was like, he starts out with like, everybody has questions in life. They might be small questions about what's for dinner, stuff like that. Or then there's deeper questions like, why am I here? And, why is the world so bad? And blah, blah, blah. All these different questions that we have. He says, but the underlying most important question to all of us is, am I loved? And then it went on to, the rest of the sermon was about how much Jesus, what he did for you, how he showed you his love. So it was a really good service. But anyway, we did the taste test. with the Cadbury cream egg and the buffalo wing things. They kind of didn't go together real well, but they were both good on their own. I showed you the jean shorts I think I'm going to take back and get those $45 ones, but the $45 ones fit so much better. They're so much more comfortable, so I guess you get what you pay for. And I got to take it back today or tomorrow. I got it on Friday, but it was Good Friday and everything's closed, and so usually you get 3 days to take Stitch Fix back, but with the weekend and that, I'm going to figure I get an extra day, and I'm going to take it back tomorrow. But the general consensus was the two navy blue shirts, and one was flowered and one was striped, and I got pretty much even amount of people that said they liked both. But my question for you, even if you haven't watched that video, is it's kind of similar to this, like navy blue with little white stripes. Is that more modern, or is the navy with the flowers, is that more old lady looking, or is that more modern? I don't know. The one with the flowers is quite a bit cheaper than the one, about $10 cheaper than the one with the stripes. So I got to decide between those two, because I'm definitely going to get the shorts, even though I was hoping I'd like these, but I really don't. And one of those two blouses, one of the two navy blue blouses. So if you haven't watched my video, go back and watch it, comment on it, tell me which one to get. But I need to know by tonight, because I'm going to bag it up and take it back to the store tomorrow, or the post office tomorrow. Alrighty, that's it for April. I cannot believe it's April already. Isn't that amazing? This time's whipping by. My granddaughter's favorite egg are these Cadbury cream eggs, so I always get a bunch of them for her for Easter. I went and bought 2 more boxes because they're 50% off now, but you gotta grab them now. I went this morning because by the end of the day they'll be gone, because there are, a lot of people really like them, and 50% off. They're usually about, I think, 5 of them for $5.95 or something like that, so a little over $1 each. So 50% off that's good. Alrighty, that is it. I'm not really dating, not really getting married. I'm lying to you. The best, and I could never top it, so I never even tried. When I was living with my son and daughter-in-laws, pretty soon after I started living with them, the kids were real little, and I spent all day doing April Fool's jokes on the kids. It was all food related. For breakfast, for my granddaughter, I made her an ostrich egg. And she's like, it's like this huge looking plate with plenty of eggs, like a sunny side up egg. She's like, I'm not touching that. And what it really was Cool Whip with a half of a peach in it, and it looked like a giant egg. I finally got her to just put your finger in it and taste it. And then, of course, then she ate it, because it wasn't really a giant ostrich egg. My grandson, he was little, like 3 maybe. I put food coloring in the bottom of his cereal bowl, and then when he dipped his spoon in, it stirred it up and made it look blue. So that was breakfast. And for lunch, I bought this pound cake and sliced it into, French fry shaped things, and toasted those so they looked like French fries. And then I took some frosting and made it look like ketchup, so it looked like French fries and ketchup. And then I took hot dogs, and if you cut them really thin, they curl all up. And I told them it was it was worms and French fries. And then for dinner, I told them that the trick was on their parents, that we were really having cake for dinner. But what it really was it was like a Bisquick mix, and you layered it with cheese and pepperoni, and then put it in a bud pan, and then on the bottom, so it ended up on the top, was pizza sauce. So when you flipped it open, it looked like a cake with strawberry frosting on it. But it was really like a pizza bread type of thing. So that was all my things I did that one year, And I'm like, I could never top this. It's not happening. So not even going to try again. Although I did try with you, and I'm sure you figured it out that I was lying because, you know, I tell you guys everything. So if I was dating, I'd have told you. All right, well, love y'all. I am as of last night, I haven't looked today, I am 13 away from 900 subscribers, and so, or 12, maybe it was 12 away from 900 subscribers. Or was it 13? Maybe 14. Anyway, somewhere around there, 13, 14, 12, somewhere in there. Can't remember what it was last night, but I'm close to 900 subscribers. So when I get that, I'm going to have a big giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed, love to have you. Please do. All right. Love y'all. Enough chit-chatting. Have a wonderful April. Spring is almost here. Those of you up north where you're still cold, hang in there. It's getting there.